Word for today is fear. Fear. Okay. Now, I want to talk to you just a little bit about that. Okay. There's a reason I chose this word for today. Okay. But fear, if you look at the definition, okay, if you look at the definition, it's an unpleasant emotion caused by the behalf that, excuse me, I messed that up. Fear, an unpleasant emotion caused by the belief that someone or something is dangerous, likely to cause pain, or it's a threat to us. Okay. Now, if you see me looking down, I might have made a few notes. You know, if you think I don't plan for this, we do. So fear really dictates actions you take. Okay. And actions motivated by fear really fall into four categories. Every time, four categories. Number one, freeze. Number two, fight. Number three, flight. And number four, fright. So you got freeze, fight, flight, or fright. Okay? Think about this. Freeze means, I'm going to give some examples. Freeze means you stop what you're doing and you focus on fearful stimulus to decide what you do next. I'm going to give you an example of this. You read a memo that your company's laying off people. Okay? Raise your hand if you've ever had something like that happen in your life. I remember when I was a teacher, my first teaching job out of college, our government, our state went on I can't think of the word right now, but basically we all got pink slipped at the end of the year. And we had to wait all summer to see if we were going to get hired back. So I remember the feeling when I received that memo. I remember how it made me feel. It's almost like a numbing inside of you. You know what I'm talking about? Raise your hand if you felt that. Maybe type 5 in the comments if you felt that before. But here's the next step. You choose at that moment in time to either fight or flight. Some people say you choose to either rise up or go stick your head in the sand. With every time there's a fearful situation, you have a choice to fight or to flight. Now, you decide whether to deal with the threat directly, which would be to tell your boss why you shouldn't be laid off. So you choose to head it up, you know, and so I'm using this example to talk about, or you work around it. You start looking for another job. When the fear is overwhelming, you experience fright, the last stage. You neither fight nor flee. In fact, you do nothing. Well, you obsess about the layoffs, you ruminate, you complain, but you take zero action. You're in a paralyzed state of emotion. You pull the bed sheets over your head in the morning. What happens when you stay in fright mode, scared, paralyzed mode? You go into a hopelessness, you lose hope, and you drift off into depression. Why do I even put this word out there today? It seems doom and gloom. I know it does. I don't mean for it to, okay? So put a smile on your face, because we've got a choice. But a lot of times, if you don't look at things, if you don't dive into a word that you know you're going to live in at some point in your life, fear is going to happen. It has happened in your life. It's going to happen again in your life. or maybe you're sitting in fear right now. We've all got a choice. And here's the thing. Freeze is when things are going on around you and you're hearing about it. At that point, we got a choice to fight, right? Or to flight. And here's what both of those mean. Stand up and go at it, or flight, meaning find workarounds, find ways to work around it. But I don't want any of us to get into fright, which is being paralyzed, which is staying in a state of depression, hopelessness. I'm scared so I don't know what I'm going to do. Pulling the bed sheets over our head. And I share that today because I'm just going to hit it head on. There's a lot of our world that's scared right now. This fear, the fear has struck us in a lot of different ways. But here's what you got to know about fear. Fear has two meanings. Forget everything and run, or face everything and rise. I personally hope this community and everybody that's listening in and watching this, the reason I hope this adds value is because I hope we take fear and we face everything and we rise up as a community. I hope we rise up. And what I mean by rise up, positive action is the remedy to fear. What I mean by positive action, making a difference in people every day by leading with love. That's the positive action. We can make a difference in the world around us that's no doubt experiencing fear. And some of them are going to be the ostrich that goes and sticks their head in the sand, that pulls the bed sheets over their head, that starts having and feeling hopeless. But Rick and Jane, guess what? You can be the light. You can be the person that faces everything and rises up and affects people in a positive way by leading with love, by letting them know, I got you back. I got you back, Michael. We're going to do this together. That's what I choose to believe we can all do. And that's the reason for the word today. The reason for the word today was not to scare everybody about fear. The reason for the word today was to say, Arlene, you've had fear in your life. You might have fear now, but I promise you, you will have fear in the future. But we've got a choice. We can forget everything and run, or we can face everything and rise. And I believe we're all going to face everything and rise. And we're going to go out and make a difference in the world by leading with love, by leading with compassion, by leading with help, by leading with being able to step up and make a difference in somebody's life. Maybe it's change a flat tire that somebody's experienced. Maybe it's buying somebody groceries that can't afford it. Maybe it's showing somebody we got a different way that can be the hope for their future, in their health, in their finances. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just a bond. Maybe it's just creating a relationship because they need to be a part of a relationship that's positive. I don't know what it is, but I know this. We got it in us, each one of us, to make a difference, to face everything and rise up. That's my prayer for us today. Myra Miles is having a little trouble getting in today. So we're going to, I don't know if she's in yet. Is she in? We're going to end this today, okay? She had some things that she had to deal with this morning, and she was trying to get on. But I want to give you a book away real quick. I want to give somebody a book away. So in the comments, in the chats, if you will, right now, we'll find you this book. We might have to hunt, but it is worth the read. Compassionate Capitalism, an amazing read. So give us in the comments the word love. Love. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Who's the winner? Andrea Rosser.
Tammy Griffith.
Tammy, way to go. All right. Way to go, Tammy. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Listen, we're going to try to find 2 books. So we're going to give the other book away. If you will share this broadcast on social media, if you see value, right? If you see value from this morning, but also if you share it, we're going to go find people that is sharing this, and we're going to send somebody a free book, Compassionate Capitalism. It'll be a great read for you. So all you have to do is go find this on my Brent Palmer. We'll put it in the chats, my Brent Palmer public figure or business page, if you will, and share this video. Share this video. Do a watch party. We're going to find somebody and send a book to them. Listen, I really am grateful for you tuning into this. And what I want us all to know is we all make a difference in the world, one by one by one. And today and every day, gain strength by looking at things through a different glass. Face everything by saying, I'm going to rise up. I'm going to rise up. I'm not going to go stick my head in the sand. I'm going to rise up. I'm going to lead with love. I'm going to take care of people. I'm going to find a way, because that's what the world needs. I say a prayer for our company. I say a prayer for our country today. God bless the USA. God bless this great land. And again, as always, we stand on the shoulders of people that have defended this great country. And we thank them for their service, their dedication, and what they did for this great land and this great nation. Love you guys. Have a great, great Wednesday. We'll see you back tomorrow.
Thank you, Brent.
Thanks, Brent. That was amazing.